Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking you through the brands that I want to try in 2021. Now, disclaimer, these aren't all brands that I haven't tried before, but some of them are brands that I'm really intrigued by. I've really liked the products that I have, the few products that I've used from them. I definitely try to keep my eye on what brands are coming out with, and there's definitely some that I am very intrigued by this year and some that I just have heard a lot of good things about, and I want to test the products out for myself and see if they are really up to the hype. Even though I am going to try and kind of prioritize these brands when I am buying new products, just so that I can review more of their things and test more of their things out, I do feel like I need to say that this year I am really trying to get a handle on my beauty spending, because I did the same last year. I started really tracking everything that I was buying, and I think that that had a good outcome in terms of stopping me from buying so much, because I was like realizing how much of my money I was spending on beauty. But this year I have set myself a proper budget, so I am going to be trying to stick to that. Now, that doesn't include income that I get from YouTube, which I don't get paid every month from YouTube because I don't make enough. So it's not like I've got hundreds of pounds coming in every month from YouTube, but any money that I do get from YouTube, I'm now trying to put aside to reinvest into my channel. That is going to be separate, but just wanted to let you know that just because I'm talking about these brands, it's not like I'm going to suddenly be buying like hundreds of products from these brands. They're just ones that I want to kind of keep on my radar, and when I am looking for a new product to buy, I'll probably prioritize looking at these brands first. That's kind of what my goal is for this. I apologize if I look very weirdly out of shape in this video. It's my jumper, it's like balloon sleeve situation, and the where it's cutting off on the camera just doesn't really look very flattering, but I couldn't be bothered to go and change, so you're gonna have to deal with it. So the first brand that is definitely up there on the list for me is Ilia. I have tried one thing from Ilia, I think, but it was like a couple of years ago now, so that's the only thing I've ever tried, and I did really like, and it's something that's quite hyped up. It was their Limitless Lash Mascara. But Ilia are a brand that I've been watching for maybe like 3 years, and I've never really properly delved into them. So they are more of a clean beauty brand, whatever you think of that term. That's how they kind of are marketed, and like I am just sucked in by a lot of their marketing, so I'm really intrigued by like their serum concealer and also the serum foundation. I need to look into the shade range, because I do find that a lot of more green beauty brands, the shade ranges on their like complexion products are just terrible. So I need to have a look into that, but I would definitely be interested in trying more of their like glow giving complexion products. I have also, tell a lie, I have also used one of their lipsticks before, but I think I really love that shade for the summertime, but I think it has been discontinued, and I think they've repackaged and reformulated their lipsticks possibly. So I want to check back in with their lip products and test out a few more of those as well. So that's Ilia, and along the same vein of like clean green brands, whatever you want to call them, Kosas is one that I'm also really intrigued by. Their lip, is it the lip, what's it called, the lip jelly, the lip gloss that they have. Oh my gosh, that's been on my wish list since it came out. I've been like putting it in my cart, taking it out my cart, putting it in my cart, taking it out my cart. So I am really intrigued by that. I also am really intrigued by their foundation oil. I've been tempted to buy it, but I've never actually bit the bullet and bought it, because it is expensive for what it is, but the shade range of that is actually pretty good for a lightweight foundation. I think it's got a very inclusive shade range, so I would be interested to try that. Also, some of their eyeshadow, like liquid eyeshadow things, look really interesting. So yeah, they're definitely on my radar as well. And then another brand that I would love to try more of, they've been Logical Harmony approved, and they are Beauty Bakery. A lot of their products get a lot of hype on YouTube, so I would like to kind of test more of them out and just kind of delve into that brand a little bit more. Another one that I get quite a few comments about on my channel is Red Apple lipsticks. I know this is more of a green brand as well, but I believe they're only available in the US at the moment, and you have to pay like customs to have them, you have to pay like customs fees to have them shipped over to the UK. So if I'm honest, anything where I have to pay customs fees, I don't order. Like I just don't order until they're available in the UK with decent shipping prices, because I just don't like paying like £10 for shipping minimum, you know? But I am really intrigued if they ever do come to the UK to try them out, because I have heard a lot of good things about them, and the colours look really pretty, and yeah, I'm just intrigued by that brand. And also another one that's black owned is Mented, that I would like to try, but they are also not available in the UK at the moment either. Their lip products are supposed to be really, really good as well, so I would like to try them out if they come to the UK. On to brands that I have tried like in the last 12 months. The first one is Oma Beauty. So I mentioned these in my 2020 makeup favorite. I've only tried 3 products, well technically 4. I did buy a lipstick, but it wasn't quite the shade that I thought it was going to be. But all 3 of the complexion products that I've tried have worked their way into my favorites for the year. They are just really high performing products, and I'm really intrigued by, especially by their mascara. I really want to try that, and I would like to try another shade of their lipstick, which is meant for more like lighter skin tones. So I have that kind of on my radar, and I will be keeping an eye on anything else they come out with as well, because I just think they're definitely a brand to watch. Another one that I mentioned in that video is Glossier, and I didn't realize that Glossier was actually certified cruelty free. They have Leaping Bunny certification. So I bought the Super Dew primer and also the Glossier You perfume, and oh my god, I love both of them. I use them both like pretty much whenever I get ready for the day. I've obviously heard a lot of good things about tons of their products, but I would like to kind of delve more into them, especially the Generation G lipsticks. I'd like to try those, maybe the cloud paints, and maybe the Sky Wash like liquid eyeshadows. I'm intrigued by those. Their stretch concealer as well, I would like to try that. So yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out and kind of seeing what they come out with as well this year. The next one is one that I discovered kind of in the latter half of last year, which is Redhead Revolution. They very kindly sent me over some of their products to try. Now, at the moment, these are only available in the US, and you have to pay customs fees to ship them to the UK. But I have spoken with the owner, and she is working on having a UK shipping base for all of their products. So I'm waiting. I've asked her, please let me know when that is like up and running, because I really want to make an order. And I really want to try their lipsticks as well. Can you see there's a bit of a theme here? And I just want to keep an eye on what they're coming out with, because I do think that, especially for redhead makeup, that is kind of a gap in the industry where there are products that are designed for redheads, but in my experience, they often don't work for me, or the formulas aren't great. I just haven't had great experience with like products that are specifically marketed towards redheads. So I would be very intrigued to keep trying them, because I think it would be a really good kind of intro brand for anyone that is redhead who is just trying to get into makeup, to kind of discover which shades and which undertones work for your skin, because it kind of condenses everything, so you know, rather than having 50 shades of foundation to try and pick your shade from, you've got like 3, because they're all designed for people with pale skin and red hair. Another brand that I have tried quite a bit from in the past, but not that much recently, in fact not anything recently I don't think, is e.l.f. So obviously e.l.f. are really hyped up, but I do think they're hyped up for good reason. They are, I think their entire range is vegan, and they are cruelty free. Obviously they're Logical Harmony certified, everything like that, and they're so affordable. So they're pretty accessible now wherever you are, whether it's Europe or the US. or the UK, and I just think that the products that they come out with are really like trendy but at an affordable price. I'm really interested in their new putty blushes that they've come out with. Those are right up my alley, and yeah, intrigued to keep seeing what they're coming out with, and probably will make an order and try a few different products from them during 2021. And then the next one that kind of along the same lines of e.l.f., I have tried quite a few products from this brand, but I'm intrigued to see what they come out with in 2021, and that is Milani. They are coming out with cream blushes, I believe, and they're also coming out with like a sheer glossy lipstick, which looks very up my alley. All of these brands, I'm like saying the same categories of makeup, but you can tell what I'm most interested in general. They're not at as low a price point as e.l.f., but I do think for cruelty-free brands, again, they release a lot of things that are on trend at the time at a reasonably affordable price, and the formulas are really high performing. So a lot of their products, I would say, are just as good as some of the high-end products that I've tried. So definitely one to watch. And then the final one is actually a skincare brand which I'm intrigued about, which I found on Cult Beauty, and I have tried a couple of their skincare products in like the recent months, and that is Sweet Chef. So again, this is like an affordable skincare brand. They are Leaping Bunny certified, and I think they might be a K-beauty brand, so Korean. So yeah, I was really excited to see that on Cult Beauty, and they have some really interesting sounding products, particularly their oat cleanser I'm interested in trying. It sounds like it might be a good alternative to my Dermalogica Ultra Calming Cleanser, which I love but is expensive. So if I can find a cheaper alternative to that, I would definitely be happy to do so. And then also another one is Supergoop. So I really want to find a more affordable SPF this year. I just have never found one that I love that doesn't cost an arm and a leg, and because of that I end up not using SPF every day, which is obviously bad for my skin, but I'm trying to save it because it costs so much and blah blah blah. So Supergoop have their Play SPF, which Kelly Gooch says is like her favorite SPF. It's only £20 and she says it's really good, so I'd be interested to try that as well. So that is it for my brands I want to try or try more of in 2021. I hope that you enjoyed this. These are all the brands that are on my radar. Let me know in the comments which brands are on your radar. I just thought it'd be fun to kind of, at the beginning of 2021, think about what brands I am more interested in trying, so that I can try and oh my god, I can't speak. So that I can try and prioritize those brands when I am making a beauty purchase. So I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Let me know if you would like to see any particular type of video down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like to see more from me. I would really appreciate any support you can give. And that's it. I will see you in the next one. Bye.